नमस्कार, मेरे ब्लॉग में आप सभी का स्वागत है। आज का ब्लॉग एक अलग तरह का है। ये ब्लॉग एक पॉडकास्ट और इंटरव्यू है। ये इंटरव्यू हम ले रहे हैं सीरत कौर जी का, जो कम उम्र में एक क्लाउड किचन रन कर रहे हैं बिट्सी बॉक्सी के नाम से। और ये इंटरव्यू ले रहे हैं हमारे फैमिली फ्रेंड सूफी वाजिद सर, जो दिल्ली न्यूज़ लाइव न्यूज़पेपर के एडिटर इन चीफ है। ये बिट्सी बॉक्सी क्या है और क्लाउड किचन कैसे रन कर रहे हैं, इन सभी की जानकारी आपको इस इंटरव्यू में आपको मिलेगा। तो आइए इंटरव्यू देखते हैं।
Hello viewers, good evening, and today I am going to talk about some special dishes you've been looking for in Delhi, and of course people are getting more conscious about what you call fitness freak and protein diet, less carbs, etc, etc. So we have been hunting all around the city to find out the best of the best joints, but today I brought you the one you had been hunting for a long time. I'm sure about it, and this video I am going to benefit you. Well, today with me is Seerat. She has started her own kitchen, Cloud Kitchen, from Lajpat Nagar, and she's been serving all protein diet, no carbs, but minimal carbs, but yes, roughage, fiber, everything. So she has started this thing. I mean, she has done her, HM hotel management from Pusa Institute, Delhi, and she has started her this venture very recently. And of course, like everybody has come to know about her. Let's know from her herself as to how she feels having started this, and what else she is gonna have on the menu. Tell me as to why and how did you start this venture? So far as food is concerned, in particular, you are focusing on protein.
So I have been very passionate about cooking since from a very young age, and recently I had come to know about high protein diets and the need of the hour, that is protein. So I have recently started my venture, and I am focusing on high protein and as well as affordability of the protein.
So let's talk about different segments of your food meal, right? I mean, of your food and piecemeal stuff and all that. So do you have a certain design for this, or you have designed all these things according to the days? Because most of the people do not eat protein diet, particularly that's comprised of chicken and all that, particularly on Tuesday and Saturdays. So is there any particular design have you thought of doing?
So we don't have a monotonous menu. Our menu keeps on changing every day. It's some days it's Indian, some days it's Asian, some days it's continental. So the clients don't get bored. They get lots of variety. We don't only focus on high protein, but we also focus on high fiber, because to digest protein you need fiber. And as we are Indians, our diets already includes lots of carbs. So we have intentionally kept the meals low carb, high fiber and high protein.
What are the places do you cater to?
We cater to selected parts of South Delhi and Karol Bagh, Rajendra Nagar.
It's better if you could specify in South Delhi. I mean, what are the places there?
We cater to GK, Saket area, Nehru Place, Lajpat Nagar, and the nearby areas, and we cater to Rajendra Nagar, Karol Bagh, and Patel Nagar, and Mandi House, all those areas.
So how long does it take to deliver the food to the doorstep of the person who actually needs that?
So we have actually selective slots, delivery slots, and we have our own delivery guys. So they deliver, we ask the client when they want their meal, so we send it accordingly.
For instance, like if I make a call, for instance, like I need food, and I am say like 10-12 kilometers away from the place, right? So by the time it reaches, it gets cold. It's of no use then.
Yeah, because right now we have selected delivery areas that we cater to, because obviously we are keeping the food fresh. So we don't want it to get spoiled on the way. So you already know about the Delhi heat. So it is very easy that the food gets spoiled. So that's why we kept it a little nearby radius for the delivery.
It's wonderful to be knowing all these things. And let's talk about the price you have kept for this.
Okay, so the price, we have two ranges. So firstly, option 1, which contains 50 grams of protein for vegetarians and 60 grams for non-vegetarian meals. That is for 6,000 rupees per month, which with the delivery separate. And
how much is delivery? Let's know that also.
So for areas within 3 kilometers of Lajpat Nagar, it is for it ranges up to 500 to 700 rupees per month. And for areas which are around 5 kilometers away from us, the radius, it is 1,000 rupees per month, which hardly comes to 38 rupees a trip, which is very affordable as compared to the Swiggy and Zomato and other third party vendors.
And how much is for one packet?
One packet, so we usually deal in subscription-based meals, but if you calculate, one meal comes to around 250 rupees. And in that 250, you are not just getting 70 grams of protein, you are getting along 3 side dishes with that. For non-veg meals, you'll get 230 to 250 grams of protein, 250 grams of chicken breast with a few eggs and 2 side dishes which will be high in fiber.
That's wonderful. One more thing, 250 rupees, I mean, that remains static all through. That's a constant price of your one packet?
Yes.
And how about that? Because Saturdays and Tuesday, people have certain reservations, about non-veg and all this. So they stay away from this.
Yes.
So what do you do, on these days?
So we ask their preferences if they like to have vegetarian meals on Tuesdays.
What do you have for vegetarian?
We have paneer, and along with that we have soya, or instead
Tofu.
of soya, we tofu. We don't usually deal in that because it is much higher in carb, and to keep the affordability in line, we do not really keep tofu. And for the vegetarian meals, we provide paneer with soya or any dal based side dish like tikkis or some chillas or something like that.
One more thing, people are those who are health conscious and doing fitness week and all that, they're turning to continental food and all, right? So that of course costs, that remains overpriced. But do you find competition in the market? Because keto is already there in the market, so it has already spread its wings everywhere. So how do you look at this competition?
I did not understand the question.
I am talking about the keto diet. That's always that's already there in the market, right?
Right.
So do you think it's going to give you a what you call kind of competition, or is posing a threat to you or to your business?
So basically keto is a sort of diet, but keto caters to a short portion of population. Not everybody is taking keto.
Why is so?
Everybody has different nutritional goals, and some people benefit from keto and some people don't. But protein is a constant thing, constant macro that everybody needs. And as Indians, as we know, our diets are very high carb, so we and often we avoid or often we forget about protein. So I believe that our meals already are fulfilling the protein intake, and the rest of the carbs is
So Seerat, it's lovely talking to you, but finally I take a quick wrap up here, and let's understand from you how you are taking this venture to. Where are you taking this venture to further?
So I really want that people get to know more about protein, and protein should be affordable to everybody, not only a certain class of people should get protein. Our main goal is to provide fresh food and affordability and transparency.
And do you use frozen food too?
No. This is one of the things about Bitsy Boxy, that we are highly against frozen food. We do not order frozen chicken or frozen paneer or anything else. So what we do is we take orders by 10 a.m. the same day, and we order the chicken or the paneer or any other meat before 10 a.m. on the same day, so that you get everything fresh and nothing is frozen and nothing also gets wasted. That is also,
Yeah, if I may ask you about this, Bitsy Boxy.
Yeah.
So I just want to elaborate on it in short, what it's all about.
So Bitsy Boxy, as the name denotes, Bitsy means small and Boxy means we serve it in boxes. So Bitsy Boxy is actually a concept of miniature snackable burgers, mini hot dogs, mini patties and all that. So but recently we've shifted to high proteins. So high protein meals. So Bitsy Boxy is everything. Basically, you can also get unhealthy or fried food and as well as high protein meals.
So today we have had a nice chat with Seerat from, as you know, Bitsy Boxy, and she elaborated on quite a lot of things she has prepared in her kitchen cloud. Is that right?
Cloud kitchen.
Cloud kitchen, I beg your pardon, viewers. Cloud kitchen, she has maintained out there in Lajpat Nagar, where she serves everything. She prepares herself. She has, of course, she herself a chef, a renowned chef out here, though youngest, of course. But she has her recognition coming from different parts of the city for her food, for all those, itsy bitsy and all that. So she's going to be very popular in times to come. But yeah, those who are foodies and food connoisseurs, those who love protein diet and stay away from carbs and all that, because they all are fattening in times, it's going to affect your health adversely. But yes, protein diet, she just talked about, is going to help you maintain yourself, your physique, your health and everything. So keep fit, and by then I take you to a journey to Lajpat Nagar, where this kitchen is being operated from, and of course I'll introduce you to different chefs over there as well, and she's a master chef over here with us, and of course out there many other chefs who have been preparing this thing. So let's talk about the cuisine and the preparation over there in our next episode. By then, take good care of yourself.